Why did you apply?
Why did I apply? I'd say two things. One is um, the makeup of the organization. Again, have those four lines of businesses, and a good reputation for delivering on those businesses and customer service associated with that. And then also the community, that was very appealing to me. And I've always, my career has been shaped really by where I wanted to live. And so I lived in Port Townsend before I had the job there for almost 20 years, then went up to the San Juans, then back down to work in Port Townsend, and hey, knew this area a little, certainly have some friends here, and again, just being, there's such a hub of government and commerce here that, there was really appealing, that the community aspect was really appealing to me. A lot of the breakwaters and jetties around Puget Sound were built with federal dollars back in the day, particularly like, in the 1960s or so. There's a lot of investment. And we have seen this drop off of federal and state funding, particularly for this type of infrastructure. I would say as a civil engineer, for infrastructure in general, and I think that this is an issue that we across the nation are grappling with in smaller jurisdictions of, how are we going to maintain infrastructure or replace it when the economics of that has changed dramatically. There's just not the federal and state support that there used to be. So really spent, especially my first month, of taking what I call a deep dive into the organization. Really working with directors to understand where the business lines are at, everything from their finances to their operations, any operational challenges, getting briefed on kind of the state of things. And then, of course, got to spend my couple days during the snowstorm out on the terminal with the cows, which was super fun, and really got to see just how aligned with what I'd heard about the operations here is that the customer service standard is very high here, and to watch the longshoremen, the stevedores, and our crew pull together to pull that operation off in really challenging conditions was just excellent to watch.
What kind of executive director do you want to be?
That is I want to be the kind of executive director that is really, I think I'll come back to a facilitative one that can take a lot of diverse viewpoints, both within internal to the organization. I tell this to staff, is that the last thing I need is be surrounded by a bunch of yes people. I need people that can really have rigorous argument, bring forward different points of view, so that because I think that's how you get a better product. And but to then kind of just guide those cats down the road. I want to be able to do that with the commission as well, and it would be very clear. I don't lead the commission. The commission gives direction to me, but I think that I can help for them to be able to articulate with clarity what direction that they are giving. And then the type of executive director that is really integrated into the community and constantly looking for partnerships, and one that helps us earn a reputation of being a reliable partner.